Welcome to Anarchy Burger. May I take your order? Yeah. I'll take 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 cokes, 25 milkshakes, and 25 pies, and 12 of your finest punk rock songs. Oh, what? Can you, repeat that? Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Punk Rock Radar, and today we are talking about 12 punk rock songs about fast food. I have no idea why, really. I think this was all Kyle's idea to do this food gimmick punk rock song, but I guess once he said it, I was thinking there's zero songs I could think of, but then obviously there's actually a ton.
Hey, what goes better with punk rock? Fast food, right? After a show,
Yeah, dude.
getting fast
They
food.
both, yeah, definitely. They're both the corporate sellouts.
Yeah.
They're both cheap imitations of real things. So,
Okay, yeah.
like rock and roll and,
Are,
real food. So,
are you saying
100%.
fast food is the poser of the food world? Is that what
Definitely.
you're
Fast food
saying?
is the poser of the food world. What's
Okay.
more punk rock than being a poser? I feel
All
like
right.
you can't be a real punk unless you get accused of being a poser at some point in your life. So,
True.
I mean, are you a big fast food fan? A big fast foodie up there in Canada? What do they have? Tim Hortons? What is that?
We have Tim Hortons. It's kind of gone to shit lately, but I'm a big BK fan lately. Used to be probably
You're a
maybe.
big Burger King fan?
Yeah. I know you. We've
Okay.
talked about this on one of those new music
Yeah.
episodes,
I
and
feel like Burger King is the worst, but my girl also says Burger King's way better in Italy. It's better than McDonald's. So I'm curious to try it next time I go there. Try
it,
the obviously you got to go try the Burger King and any place you go to. It's how you judge a country on its quality of success. Be like, how good is the burger? How good is the McDonald's? How good is the KFC?
I've
So
never had Burger King anywhere other than Canada, so
so it
one
must be
day
pretty good.
it's a
Probably
bucket
less
list item.
nitrites.
Probably.
So, but but we'll go ahead and start off this list of punk rock songs about fast food. And what's your first track, dude, that you've got for this list here?
All right, so my first track is going to be The Mean Jeans, and
Of
this is
course.
off of the Jingles collection. So if you guys aren't familiar with this album, they basically wrote all these commercial songs for restaurants, various products. Like they have one about Rain-X wiper blades, which I totally bought because the Mean Jeans sang about it. Uh, but this song in particular is
Easily
Wendy's.
influenced.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, I wear Adidas because of the bouncing soles, and I buy Rain-X wiper blades because of the Mean Jeans. But
It's okay. It's okay. I started snorting drugs because of NoFX, so
yeah, there
we're
you
all
go.
easily influenced.
Right,
Okay.
right, yeah. But no, this song's
Oh,
Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, and it's all about eating JBCs. And I don't know about you, Elliot, but I've eaten probably thousands of JBCs in my lifetime. I remember in high school, after our band practices, we'd always walk to the Wendy's, and it was like $1.35 for a JBC, and we would just crush them. So this song really hits home for me, and what's better than a cheap JBC?
yeah, I feel like the Wendy's has the biggie bag deal here, which is pretty awesome. Where you get four or five items for $5 or something, or I don't know how many, but it's a pretty good value menu that Wendy's has going on. I would say for me back in the day, it was always the McDouble over the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. We'd get all the quarters we had lying around in the house, so we'd go to the nearest McDonald's, and they were $1 back then. Obviously, the economy, am I right?
Yeah,
So
I can't afford
what's going on?
JBCs
So
anymore. So
it's actually not even worth it to get fast food because fast food has become such a gimmick now, and there's all these influencers who hype up the newest gimmick food they have going on that they're able to coast off of their name brand, and they're not trying to supply cheap food for us young poor punk rockers who are looking to get a couple cheap burgers, dude. So it was $1. We'd go there. Everyone, I think one time I had $10, $10 worth of quarters, and I got so many McDoubles. But the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger was also $1, so I guess that was the McDouble for you.
yeah,
So
yeah, I love McDoubles too, but at the time it was all about the JBC. So
I would say I feel like this is the only song I didn't really like that much on the list of fast food songs you picked. I felt like it needed to be faster. It was so mid-tempo, and they just said Junior Bacon Cheeseburger over and over again. It's a very short song, but like I love the intro. Where it's like this, like, but it feels like it's building up to a faster tempo track, and it just never is that. It's very mid-tempo. And are they trying to like sell these jingles to these companies, or like what was the goal of the jingles record by the Mean Jeans?
I don't know the whole background of why they did this.
Hmm.
I've always associated this band with like Mountain Dew because I think they drink it a lot on stage, and they
Okay.
have a Mountain Dew song on here too.
This is like the most Nickelodeon punk band. I think I called them that last
Yeah.
time, but it's insane. Like they better be breaking out like the slime to slime the audience with, or something like
Oh,
that too.
I could totally
Oh, there's
see
slime.
that. I
You can
could
see it.
I can just
Okay,
picture it. Yeah. Well, even the last album, they're all slimed up.
they're all
I,
slimed up
I,
in the last
they
album.
got
So,
songs about slugs too. That's slimy. So,
um, but
what?
yeah, I mean, it's a fun. I like the concept of the record. Reminds me of the TV EP by Less Than Jake, where they covered all the TV show theme songs. Have you listened to that?
Oh, I've never even heard of that. No.
Right. Oh,
That's
that's
rare.
great. It's not on Spotify, but look up the Less Than Jake TV EP. They do like the iCarly theme, SpongeBob theme, Scooby Doo theme, a bunch of like cartoon show themes, and some like older shows too, like Laverne and Shirley. If you're a big Laverne and
Okay.
Shirley fan,
Not quite,
so
but I know about it. Yeah.
so, but I also picked a Wendy's track.
Threw it all away in a Wendy's trash can.
Wendy's Trash Can by Rozwell Kid, which surprisingly is their most popular song. I actually did not know that when I picked it. It's like their most streamed song on Spotify. Roswell Kid was kind of like that beginning of the kind of the resurgence of like the 90s emo, like Knapsack, Jawbreaker, and stuff like that that happened in the 2010s, which was good because I feel like emo music was all like mall emo, and like pop punk was becoming so stale, like it was becoming very just like by the numbers. And then this stuff came out, it was a lot more raw, a lot more to that like old school like emo roots. And Roswell Kid was one of the first ones, I feel like, not the first one, but one of the first ones to do it. And they even were like an inspiration to Prince Daddy and the Hyena. And I'm not exactly sure what the song is completely about. Like at some point he's throwing his clothes away in a Wendy's trash can. So it's not even really about Wendy's food, but he's at a Wendy's and he's even thinking about that moment when he threw away his clothes in the Wendy's trash can when he's driving away in his stolen four-doored Saturn sedan at some point in the song. I believe the record is a concept album. I believe there's some sort of story going on, but I still don't fully understand what the song is about. What do you think?
Yeah, I was hoping you were going to clarify, but sounds like you also
No,
don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he talks about like red neon suits at the beginning and
and spray on
spray
tans.
So I don't know.
I'm
I was
up
like,
to my neck.
is he on
Yeah.
the beach, spring break or something? And he's trying to get away.
I think well, the red neon suits I'm thinking is like the Wendy's outfit, possibly the Wendy's uniform. Maybe he's
Oh,
quitting his
okay.
job. I know the album I think is like a concept record where it's journeying through some sort of story. So we'd have to like analyze the entire album, which I was not doing just for this video for about 12 fast food punk rock songs. But it's a great song. I love this song. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, no, I love this song, and you know what? I actually had heard this one before because Ben in the Discord from Armadillo Invasion.
Ben's a good guy. Shout out to Armadillo. Also, check out his band Armadillo Invasion. It is like really good. I was not expecting it to be good when he talked about it. Just somebody
Yeah,
shows up and talks about their band on Discord. You assume it's absolute trash usually. And
exactly.
my apologies to people who do that. But if you're out, sometimes like I'll still check it out, and it's legitimately good. It's like a real nice raw like emo 90s emo style. So check out Armadillo Invasion.
Yeah, for
So
sure. But yeah, no, he made me a playlist of like Jeff Rosenstock core, and this was on it.
okay.
This was one of my favorite songs on it. So,
Mm.
but yeah, this
Oh
band
yeah,
kind of reminds me of like a Weezer callback here, or like Ozma,
definitely.
that kind of
Yeah,
sound, right? Sounds a lot like
100%.
Pinkerton, right? But yeah,
100%.
no, I really liked it. It's a great song.
All right, dude. What's your next song here, man? On our fast food song, the list of fast food punk songs.
All right, so my next one's gonna be
Uh,
by Nerf Herder, and this is on my EP,
okay.
and the song is called Hotel California.
Promoted to fries, but there's tears in her eyes. It's
And so at first you're thinking, this is a cover of the Eagles, right? Like
Well,
that's
yeah, that's what I was so curious. Can I just say what I think the connection to Hotel California is? Because I have no
sure.
idea. I didn't analyze
I'm gonna
it.
explain it. So go for it.
You're
Let's
gonna
see what you're
explain
gonna.
it.
Yeah.
This is what I when I was listening to it. I was like, he's talking about fast food. He's talking about working at Burger King, and then the chorus is just California, Hotel California, and I'm like, so as we all know, Hotel California is actually about doing cocaine, right? So is he saying like fast food is like an addictive drug as well, kind of like cocaine? I have no idea. What's the gimmick?
Okay, so from what I've like gathered online from other people and just like reading both of the lyrics, because actually some of the lyrics are the same in both the songs. They talk about like killing the
Okay.
beast and stuff. But
Ooh.
people say that Hotel California is a song where you're kind of giving sympathy for rich people, where they're basically going to California and they're living these like luxurious lifestyles and their egos kind of get inflated
Okay.
and you kind of feel bad for them because they're caught up in this lifestyle. And so the Nerf Herder parody version of this is there's other people who live in California, and if you're going to feel sympathy for them, you should be feeling sympathy for the people who live in California that are working at the
Oh,
Burger King,
so they're
right?
taking shots at the Eagles.
That's my interpretation. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Um,
fine with it. Take shots at classic rock bands, honestly.
yeah,
So
yeah.
what's more punk than saying fuck the Eagles, fuck the Beatles? So
Exactly. And there's
mm.
like there's also like kind of like some parallels here. Where basically like in the Eagle song, they're talking about like a pretty face, and this one it's like this like pimply, probably like a teen or something working at a Burger King,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Right. So it's like these opposites going on there. But yeah. So I don't know. I always thought it was a funny song. I didn't really even understand the Hotel California part until recently. Um, yeah, just a great song.
I can see that. That's a cool gimmick. I like the song. So I've never been like a big Nerf Herder fan, but I thought this it sounded good. It sounded catchy. Um, Honestly, any song that does mention it seems like Burger King is the punching bag for most people when it comes to fast food. I feel like just because the name, it's like the most. It sounds like it's a fake restaurant, right? Burger King. Like there
Yeah,
shouldn't be a restaurant called Burger King. Like that shouldn't exist,
and then
but there is one.
and there's also Dairy Queen, right?
The
Like,
Dairy
and they're
Queen,
not
Dairy
even
Queen gets a
related.
lot of yeah.
Yeah,
So I guarantee you, there's probably some great Rule 34 porn of the Dairy Queen and the Burger
the
King.
Burger
So
King.
if you're interested in that, definitely look it up, guys. So
There you
I
go,
don't know if it
guys.
exists, but I'm assuming it does.
I feel like you do know
Um,
it does, but okay.
I've never looked it up. I've never looked it up. But you know what? We know what we're doing after this video.
Okay.
Hey, bloodbath at Burger King.
Bloodbath at Burger King by the Teenage Bottlerocket. Is that correct?
That is
What we got
correct.
up next on the list, which I just want to say, this is probably the top 5 Teenage Bottlerocket song easily. Maybe top 3. It's up there. I think I first heard "Skate or Die" by Teenage Bottlerocket. It was the first song I ever heard by them.
Okay.
Which on iconic riff. They had a music video. Fat was pushing Teenage Bottlerocket really heavy. Everyone's talking about them in like 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
They were probably one of the biggest punk bands emerging out of kind of like the independent scene at the time. And the next song you're going to listen to after you decide to look up Teenage Bottlerocket has got to be Bloodbath at the Burger King, because you got to click on a song called Bloodbath at Burger King, right? I feel like that's like the
For
go-to
sure.
try. If you see a song called Bloodbath at Burger King, and it's about going postal at a Burger King. So it's
Yeah.
about getting fed up with your 9 to 5 at the shitty Burger King, getting fed up with the customers, and then just the ending part is so great. It's like blood on the fryers, blood on the walk-in cooler door, blood on the floor, and I do want to say though, I think it's two-way street with fast food places, especially nowadays. Like, you know what? I obviously I've worked in a ton. I've only worked fast food, I think, at Dunkin' Donuts for the very short time. Like, I did not stay there very long.
Okay.
It's a miserable time working fast food. I can tell you that. It definitely is. Um and I have worked doing like repairs and maintenance on many fast food places. I've seen a lot of totally asshole, just awful people. They're like treating like people like total garbage over like a sauce packet. Like, it's insane
Yeah,
how
people are so
in
mean over
yeah,
fast
how
food.
entitled and awful people are. and how quickly you are to like belittle the person who's just, this is like a convenience to you, like the fast food. And I always try to keep that in perspective. It's like, I'm too lazy to pack a lunch. I'm too lazy to do something. This is why I'm at the McDonald's right now, because I'm a lazy piece of shit, right? That's why we're at the fast food place. Yeah, well, you're a lazy piece of shit. But I have definitely had horrid fast food experiences because there is shithead employees as well. I just want to say. So, shout out to the horrible employees at the Wendy's local to me that always fuck up my order and are dicks about it. Like I don't even complain about it. They're like dicks in the drive-through, dude. It's insane. Like you pull up and they're like mad at you for showing up, and you can feel it.
I feel like you just gave both opinions. Like you're like, you should be nicer to them, but I also hate these guys.
I know I'm not mean to them ever. I'm never like I'm not a little jackass about the Wendy's food. Even when they astronomically fuck up my order and the cheese isn't melted and it seems like they put a couple ice cubes in lukewarm coffee they had lying around and it's not even a real iced coffee and it takes them 15 minutes and they tell me to pull into the front of the building and they just like feels like they forgot about me and I'm trying to get somewhere and I thought this was fast food. This is fast food, but it's not. But I don't complain. I just say, okay, let's not come back here, right? That's all you got to do. But I'm just saying, there's terrible places too. So
That's right. Vote with your wallet.
I felt like the blood boiling in my it though a little bit. I felt like there was about to be a bloodbath at that Wendy's. So because of the employees, but it's a great song. It's a great song about if you've ever worked just like a shitty job where you have to do customer service. Everyone's kind of had this moment of like, fuck all these people. So
for sure.
Especially when you have that dick. But what do you think of the song, though?
Oh, I love this whole album. Total's a great album. I love Rebound before this, too. It's just a perfect song. But yeah, I've never worked in fast food, but I've worked like in kitchens and stuff. And, at least back there, you're kind of away from it. I couldn't imagine being the front-facing part of the business, so.
Oh, yeah, being like like a waitress or a waiter at like one of these Applebee's, or I worked at a Cracker Barrel at some point. I remember this, and waitresses would come back crying because of the tips and stuff. It seemed horrible.
I've worked retail. I've had people scream in my face like, running out of the store and stuff. So
I used to work at a photo department. I'll tell you, that was probably the best customer service experience I had because it was just like helping old people print out pictures of their grandkids, and they were always like super thankful because they just didn't understand anything. So so that was probably the most appreciated I felt at work. So
okay,
but what's your next song, dude?
All right, so my third pick here, following up to yours, is gonna be the Dollheads, Burger King is hiring. So everyone's so dead now. You got to be hiring people, right? So
the guys from Teenage Bottlerocket, went postal the entire Burger King. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for, of course, the general manager who wasn't there, who's never there. But go ahead.
So I'm just gonna admit, when I first saw this band, the Dollheads, I was like, there's no way this is going to be good. I dismissed it. I was like, this is on Fat Mike's new label, Bottles to the Ground. And,
is it? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and like...
I'm going to say they gave me Industry Plants vibes a little bit, too.
Okay.
Like the aesthetic, I was thinking like Industry Plants. Remind me of that one band who made that... I forget their name. What are they called? I'll think of it later and I'll tell you. Okay. But go ahead. I don't want to...
But yeah, no, so like, I was kind of losing faith in Fat Mike. Like, he just put out this like edgy rap group, the Co-Defendants, right? And then also he released the Melvinator. So these were kind of the releases prior. And if you know what the Melvinator is, it was just like...
I've never listened to it. No.
It was Melvin taking like songs from War on Airism and turning them into techno and just doing Mel yells over them.
Oh, that's horrible. That's insanely terrible.
So then, like,
it's kind of awesome, but horrible.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. But the Dollheads. So I was like, well, now Fat Mike's just signing kids. These kids, the oldest right now in the band is like 16, and they're all
dude. Is it the drummer? Right, the drummer is like
the singer. I think is the oldest. She's 16.
Yeah.
She was like 10 when they started the band, which is crazy. But yeah, they're all brothers and sisters in the band.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
And I guess Fat Mike like saw them at a punk rock bowling, like playing there, and then he signed them like on the spot.
Let me just say, we covered the song, right? We covered it, and it's a killer song. It's this whole album's really good, dude. Which is what Adolescence is what it's
Yeah,
called, the whole
Adolescence.
record,
Yeah,
bro.
this might be a top 10 2025 album
Oh
for me
yeah,
for
definitely,
sure.
dude.
Yeah.
Also, this after we watched it, this music video has blown up. I don't know if you've seen the views on Burger King is hiring, but
Oh no.
I want to say it's higher than the Spotify streams by an astronomical amount. Give me a second. Go ahead and talk more about what this song is about, and I'll find it here. So.
Yeah, so I mean the song's great and the vocalist is just amazing. Like she has this like, growly punk voice she does in between these beautiful singing parts. And it sounds like a street punk band to me. Um
All right, I got 300,000 views on that music video now.
300,000. Okay, yeah, they're killing
Yeah,
it.
which is pretty good. It's pretty good for just a kind of just almost like a street punk song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I can't wait
So
to see what these guys like come up with over the next few years. Like if they're so young and they're making this amazing album. So,
it's a really good album.
all the power to
So
them, yeah.
no,
Um
100%.
yeah, so yeah,
Um.
obviously you like this one too then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love this song. This is in my top 10 of the year, definitely. They're like the Dollheads blew me away. So like them and another one I put on here we'll talk about is in my top 10 of the year, which really do kind of street punk and hardcore, kind of like resurgence really well with like a fresh face to it. Which is also a super young band, which they look like it's insane. They look like they're middle schoolers.
Yeah, I know
So
what you're talking about. Yeah, we'll get
yeah,
to it.
we'll talk about them. But my next pick here is going to be this is if you're not in the Discord, definitely join the Discord, and we have a Discord member there called Broken Head. This is what I would call Broken Head Core.
Yeah.
I believe I discovered these guys through Skate Punker 96, which is essentially just a YouTube channel that uploaded a bunch of like obscure skate punk stuff from the late 90s, early 2000s. And the band is Crotch Rockets, and the song is Taco Hell. And there's really not much to say about the song except that it's about working at Taco Bell, and it's a Taco Hell working at Taco Bell. A couple of lines from it are like, "It's incredible that this shit is edible," and saying they're selling their customers ground up horse meat, and honestly, it's very much like ribbed. And how to clean rib no effects and how to clean everything propaganda feel to it. What do you think?
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds very, very early propagandy
Mhm.
sound to it. And
Like
yeah,
a demo, yeah.
yeah, exactly. And like yeah, I just wrote down rare skate punk question mark. This has got to be considered rare skate punk, right?
This is rare skate punk, dude. This is some rare ass shit, dude.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. If you just listen to this shit uncooked, you're probably gonna get a disease. So
Yeah.
it's as rare as you can get. There's like they have like all their songs are under 1,000 streams on Spotify because I had this song on a playlist back in the like a burn CD back in the day of a bunch of rare skate punk stuff because I would go to there was like a couple of channels I would go to find like rare songs, and I would just go to the YouTube to mp3.com, copy those URLs and download them like that. And it was like Skate Punker 96, Skankin' to Ska, I think is another one. And I believe Broken Head runs a channel, I think it's called Toilet Water, that does essentially the same thing, which is really cool. It's cool to archive this stuff. So like, shout out to Broken Head, shout out to his channel. I want to say it's Toilet Water. Either way, we'll link it down below, so you can find his channel. But did you like the song at least?
No, yeah, it's a great song. I love Taco Bell, so I don't want to give them any shade, but
I like Taco Bell too, dude. I'm a Taco Bell like simp, dude. Like I'll defend it. I'll defend the rumor was not horse meat. The rumor back in the day was like sawdust. It was like
yes,
25% sawdust. You remember that?
some sort of filler they're putting in the meat.
Yeah, I mean there definitely was. There's no way. I mean, it's definitely like B grade meat, like 100%.
Yeah, I've heard it's like grade F, which like is the lowest
It's not grade F.
you can get.
I don't think it's grade F. I mean, that would be awesome if it was grade F. Like I would be like, that's pretty fucking punk, dude. I'm eating grade F tacos.
Grade F tacos.
What's more punk than that? So
Hey man,
fuck health.
all the punks love Taco Bell. Mean Jeans have a Taco Bell song too. So
I just
check
want
out
to
the
say, like,
jingles.
when my girl was here, because they don't have like delivery at 5 in the morning over there in Italy. And so like literally like we were drinking, we were hanging out at the place, and I just like don't say anything, and I just go on in Uber Eats like Taco Bell
Yeah.
to the house, and she's like blown away because she was like, bro, I was starving. Blown away. We got crunch wraps, we got
Hell
chicken
yeah.
quesadillas at like 2 a.m. It was pretty wild. So so
Amazing.
shout out to America, dude. Shout out to capitalism, bro. Big fan of 2 a.m. Taco Bell. I'm just kidding. I'm sure we can figure out a way to ethically have 2 a.m. Taco Bell. So once you present me with that chart, I'm all for it. So
I'm sure Italy has laws against Taco Bell ever stepping foot in their country. So
they tried to bring one there. I think them and Chick-fil-A. I think there might be like one Taco Bell in the entirety of Italy. So somewhere, but there's a story behind that. I won't go into it too much, but basically they pushed Burger King, KFC, McDonald's. They're all under like not McDonald's is, but I believe Burger King is under like an umbrella company, and KFC is under an umbrella company of Taco Bell, and they pushed Burger King and KFC overseas really hard, and that's why they like declined over here, but they they decided they didn't know if Taco Bell would be big over there. So Taco Bell, I feel like out of Burger King and KFC, definitely the best of the restaurants. So
okay, yeah, I think I agree.
okay. Hell yeah. What's your next song, dude?
Fourth pick here is gonna be Gob, and
Okay.
it's gonna be the song Soda. Which is perfect, right? You're getting fast food. I think you have to get soda. I feel like if you're getting juice at fast food, something's probably wrong with you,
What
right?
about breakfast?
Okay, breakfast is different. Okay, I can
Okay,
understand you're
that's
getting
fine.
coffee, maybe some orange juice, maybe an apple
Yeah,
juice.
I think they have apple juice like later, but I feel like that's just for like kids, right?
Yeah,
No one gets
my
apple
kids get
juice.
chocolate milk. That's we don't they don't have the pop. But if you're an adult,
Okay.
like you got to be getting pop.
Gotta be getting
I think it's a
soda, dude.
no-brainer. But
What's your favorite soda?
probably Dr. Pepper. Love
Okay,
Dr.
you
Pepper.
look like a Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
kind. Yeah, you look like a Dr. Pepper kind of dude. I can feel that. Dr. Pepper, I'll tell you right now, you got to try it in a glass bottle. Hits totally
In a
different.
glass bottle. Oh, that's
Have you ever
fancy.
had Dr. Pepper in a glass bottle?
No, only in a
Hits
can and a plastic bottle. Yeah.
No, dude, trust me. Spend the extra, get the glass bottle. It's different. But go
Okay.
ahead.
I gotta go
Cop
find that.
Soda. This is like the most popular song off of Too Late No Friends, right? It's like their single.
For sure. It's a single. They got a music video for it. They're jumping into the lake, just enjoying their sodas. I think there's even a part in the music video where they're like barbecuing soda. It's absolutely wild.
We tried cooking with soda before. Have you made like you see the people like will cook up like steaks with Coca-Cola
I've
or
done
ribs. They'll
pulled
do like a
pork.
Dr. Pepper barbecue,
Yeah,
man.
I've done the Dr. Pepper pulled pork.
Okay.
It's
Was it good?
okay. I use a smoker
I,
now, so it's
I feel
smoker's
like I
the
never
best, but
taste the Dr. Pepper in any of these things. They always say Dr. Pepper's in here. Don't taste it at all.
it just
So
tastes sweet, right? That's
it just tastes like sweet
add some
barbecue.
sweet. Yeah, exactly.
So it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick to sell sodas. I'm not falling for it,
No.
honestly. It's called sugar, dude. Yeah, I can get that shit anywhere. I don't need to buy Dr. Pepper.
Right,
So,
right.
but this is a great song. It has like the iconic, almost in my mind, opening riff in this song,
Oh yeah.
and it just got with their most skate punk. And honestly, I'm a sucker for a song called Soda. I don't know why. If a song is called Soda and it's a skate punk song, I feel like it's gonna be good.
It's
There's a skate punk band called Soda. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is there? I never heard of them, but
I think it's a female fronted skate punk band called Soda. Look it up. I'll look it up right now while you're continuing to talking about Gob to confirm I know what I'm
but
talking
yeah,
about.
so this
But go
this is
ahead.
a short song, and I have like a gob story that like
Go
just
ahead.
never will leave my head. So I saw Gob in like 2012, and they played in this parking lot in between two parking garages. And
Okay.
so I can't remember the exact order of the events, but basically some guy jumped out of the parking garage from the third floor while Gob was playing.
Okay.
And thank God somebody caught this person because
Caught him. Like they
Somebody,
were diving into the crowd.
they dove from the third floor of this parking garage right into the
Some
crowd.
jackass shit, dude.
And man, like Gob stopped playing. Like everyone was like shooken. Like we were just like, what the fuck just happened? Like this guy just almost went splat like everywhere.
Yeah,
And
all you diet punks were at awe when a real punk showed up to jump off
yeah,
the third
exactly.
floor of a parking garage and almost kill himself, right?
And,
That's some GG out. Yeah, come on, dude.
yeah, and you know what? I know it affected Gob too because I saw them this year in the same city when they were
Okay,
opening for Sum 41, and they talked about it on stage, and
really?
they're like, who
You
was
were
that?
there for it.
Yeah, they're like, who was at the show where the guy jumped out of the parking garage? Like, we can't stop thinking about it. And anyway, so the reason
And
I'm
you
bringing
said,
this,
"Woo!"
yeah, exactly.
You're like, I was there.
That's me.
Yeah, I
Uh,
caught the guy. I was the guy who jumped.
so I can't remember the exact order, but also at this show they played Soda 3 times in a row. They're like, fuck it, let's play it again. So I was trying to think like, did this happen before or after? So it was like, did somebody hear Soda 3 times and they got so pumped up that they jumped out of a window of a parking
Definitely.
garage,
Yeah, it
or
definitely happened after. It definitely happened after. I guarantee you.
it might have happened after. Well, I mean, they may have played Soda 3 times to get the crowd back because they're like, these people just they need to like feel
These people,
okay again.
they're here for Soda. Like
Yeah.
we showed up for Soda. That
Yeah.
guy who jumped definitely was there for Soda.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. So,
I would, if I heard Soda 3 times in a row at a Gob show, I would jump too. So for different reasons. No, I'm kidding.
but yeah. So, anyways, that's why
Have you have you stage dived? You big stage diver.
I used
You
to.
try to get up there. You used to.
I used to a lot, and you know, every time I die, I used to have these Christmas shows. I went like every year, and they used to play at this
Yeah.
small venue, the Mohawk Place. Man, I stage dived the shit out of that place. But
I love stage
some
diving.
kid got really hurt, and then stage diving got banned. So
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, it's too bad.
Well, R.I.P. stage diving.
Yeah.
But my next song here I'm going to talk about is okay, all right, General TSO What by Jank.
How long until you're gone?
Which is a song that is essentially just about like I'm assuming they're stoned. I'm assuming they're high, and or the lead singer is at least, or the guy writing this song, and they're waiting for their best friend to come back with Chinese food.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
and then they're thinking about, man, it's gonna suck when I eat all that Chinese food and it's gone, and that's the whole song.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah.
like this very math rocky, fast that it like starts off like this kind of like almost like jazzy kind of like do-do-do-da-da kind of thing, and then it goes in this really fast kind of like aggressive pop punk emo sound, and it's honestly a really great like quick just punchy song. And you were a fan of this song, right?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. It reminded me. I don't know if you ever heard of the band Chone, or like there's like that
Yes.
Polyphia band. Or
Yeah,
whatever. It's like,
they're okay, well maybe not Polyphia, but
Yeah.
maybe I mean these way more toned down Polyphia. I feel like
oh yeah,
Polyphia
yeah.
is,
This is like a
like,
more indie.
insanely toned down. Chon I can see a little bit more, which is like a math rock band, right?
Yeah, it's all instrumental, that band. And
All instrumental. Yeah. So I mean they definitely incorporate like math rock into kind of like this pop punk emo sound, and honestly it's very tight. They're amazing musicians. Now I would just have to mention it, obviously, like I'm probably not the greatest people. I don't know too much about the controversy. The band has broke up because of it. You can kind of look into it at your own discretion, because we're not going to really get into it here. But
Yeah.
despite that, I would say they made two killer kind of like mathy emo pop punk records. But they could be absolutely horrible people. So if you don't want to listen to them with that in mind, just letting you know ahead of time. And so I don't know too much about everything, but it doesn't sound good from what I'm saying. So, but I've been listening to guys since they came out, and it was crazy the hype behind these guys, and of course the hype died when some of these accusations and things came out that I never really followed too much. But
yeah, I never even heard of this band until you put it on here. But then I was like,
They-
oh,
they-
I was
they
like, this
were
is
like
really
one
good.
of the-
And then I realized
Yeah,
they're only
they-
there for a year or two. So
yeah, they were like one of these bands that they had like a spotlight on them, like they could have been really big, and they kind of screwed it all up by whatever they did. And so I'll just say that, but we'll go ahead and move from that topic. But I will say real quick, favorite fast food Chinese food meal. Is Chinese food, fast food Chinese food, big up there in Canada? I have no idea. It's huge. It was huge down here.
I'm trying to even
General
think.
TSO and Orange Chicken were like the go-tos, bro.
Yeah, so you're calling it General TSO, like I don't know, I've heard it called like General Tao. Like sometimes it's spelled over here like
I've heard people
TAO.
say General Chow's or General So's as well.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just say TSO because I'm never sure.
Look, I'm a sesame chicken kind of guy. If
It's
I'm
great.
picking, right? Love sesame chicken. But I just the
Mongolian
classic.
beef guy right here. All right,
Oh,
go ahead.
Mongolian beef is delicious.
It's
Yeah.
it's delicious. Yeah.
But no, I don't feel like I have like a chain in mind over here. Like we just kind of have local Chinese
I
restaurants.
mean, for the most part, I think there's Panda Express here, but I feel like most people don't even get it from Panda Express. They get it from like there's a billion random fast food Chinese places around
Yeah.
here. So
And you know what? I actually worked as a dishwasher at a Chinese buffet in high
really,
school,
oh
and
man,
they
the
did not.
Chinese buffets are dangerous. I'll tell you that. Right? You ever go to a Chinese buffet drunk?
Dude, I crush buffets. I love buffets. But
You
the
look like you do.
when I worked there though, the best part was you could at your break you could have free buffet. So we would just
Like
like
free buffet.
crush these massive plates of food. But it was kind of also disgusting because they didn't give me gloves, and I was just touching everybody's plates and scraping them off with my like bare hands.
They didn't give you gloves like the most standard thing. You can buy a box of 200 sterile gloves for like $2 back
Yeah,
then.
dude, my hands were so gross. I remember also like having to clean out the grease racks above all
Oof.
the things and like just spraying these
About the
chemicals.
hoods.
No glove. Yeah, the hoods. Just spraying
Yeah.
these disgusting chemicals and yeah, so that part wasn't fun, but
I I
the free
remember there
buffet
was
was
a
great.
I remember there's a Chinese buffet near me, dude, and it was just I remember they had crawfish, and so I went there one time, and that's all I got. Every plate I just piled on crawfish, and I probably cost them a lot of money because it's all I did. I was
Right.
just downing crawfish nonstop. It was a great time. And so, because crawfish, you got to work to get that. So I was there for a while. So,
Right,
so
right.
that's it. That's all I got. I was like, fuck it. All I want is the crawfish, to be
Right.
honest. Like, if I can go to a place where all I can eat is, bottom feeder seafood, I'm down. That's all I'm doing. I'm eating shrimp, crabs, and crawfish all day. So,
Right.
but
Yeah.
let's move on to your next song, dude.
All right, so my fifth pick here is gonna be Charly Bliss, the band, and the album, the album is Guppy, and the song is DQ. Um, I don't know. I was trying to figure out actually what these lyrics kind of meant, and I think it's about getting into your 20s and then you're nervous you're gonna end up working at Dairy Queen for the rest of your life.
That's a
Um,
fear. That's a fear.
and so I love
Um,
Dairy Queen. I love Blizzards.
not
But
a Dairy Queen fan, but
oh,
I'll
you're
tell
not
you this: I don't like Dairy Queen, but
well,
I love this song.
yeah,
This song is really good.
yeah.
It's my favorite song that you put on here. I never heard of these guys.
This album is great. I think I learned about them from Pup. They have a song like a Christmas song I think they do with Pup.
Okay,
Their sound kind of changes after this album. They get a lot more poppy. This one has that kind of like Rosenstock core,
100%.
Weezer indie punk stuff
But
to it.
it's got like these females vocals, which I feel like elevate it to
Oh
like
yeah,
a
she's
different
great.
status, right? Amazing vocals, and it feels like this is kind of like the um girl pop punk band that I've been like looking for with like female vocals, because a lot of them try to go kind of like the easy core route or like the Paramore route or something like that, where it's like but this feels a lot more like nice, like this nice in between of kind of like the indie, kind of like indie shoegaze stuff and like pop punk. You know what I mean?
You know who you might like also is the Screaming Females. They kind of remind me of this band a little bit too.
I haven't listened to them. I've heard of them. I don't think I've listened to them because their name was like the Screaming Females. I thought it was like the dumbest name.
Yeah, yeah. No, they're super talented. The singer. It's too bad they
Really,
broke
they're really
up.
good.
Oh yeah, they're
Okay,
amazing.
I'll give them a listen. I'm not really. I've heard of them. They were recommended for a Discog Divers, but I love this song. and it's definitely going to be checking out Charlie Bliss, at least this album. So
Yeah, and the other reason I picked this too, I was just thinking like, if I had to pick a fast food place to work at, I probably wouldn't want to work at Dairy Queen. Just like you have to do both the hot food and the cold food. You're like always going into freezers and shit. I don't know. It sounds shitty to me.
I feel like you're not in freezers that much. Every place goes into a freezer. Everything's
I guess that's
frozen
true.
anymore,
All
dude.
right.
Everything's frozen anymore. Let me tell you right now, I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. All right, let me tell you this. You gotta making people's coffee drinks is the worst thing. The Dairy Queen people have it easy, brother. All right, making people's coffee orders. These at Dunkin' Donuts. Come on, dude. They also have so many different combinations of things, dude. So I remember I tried to make a culotta one time, failed spectacularly because no one showed me how to make it, and it's the whole thing. So
I don't know,
I
man.
quit
DQ has
voicing
a
that.
pretty very like diverse menu, I would say.
Also, who's getting hot food at Dairy Queen? Who's going to Dairy Queen and getting French fries and a burger? That's insane.
It's good. DQ's
No
good.
way.
Yeah, their
There's
fries
no
are
way
good.
that's just. No, I'm sorry. I don't believe that.
It's true. Go try it. Yeah.
I'll give them a second chance, man. I mean, I think the last time I went to Dairy Queen was probably like 10 years ago,
Oh,
to be
really?
honest.
Oh man,
Yeah.
no, we
Yeah.
we get blizzards
So,
quite a bit actually, so more
I
than
mean,
I
like,
like to
I'm trying.
admit.
I never get any blizzards. Like I feel like there's too many like better ice cream place options, but you know what? Maybe
You know,
don't
we
knock it
don't
till you try
we
it.
don't have like Baskin Robbins like and a bunch of other places like I think you guys
Well, I wouldn't
do.
go to those either. I mean, there's
No?
just like tons of ice cream places, like they're their own just by like people.
Actually, you know what? I
So
get I get a lot of gelato. There's a lot of good gelato places over here too. So,
I don't think there's that many good gelato places here, so that's interesting.
yeah.
So there's some great gelato places in Italy. I'll tell you that. There's some pistachio ice cream,
Mm,
killer,
so
killer,
good.
dude.
Yeah, the best.
But my next song here is going to be Billy Bats and the Main Men, which the album for this early types, the song Long John Silver's Feud in Augusta. Which Billy Bats the Main Man is this record came out this year, and if you're looking for something that sounds like Milo Goes to College, this is the record for you, dude. I feel like these guys hit that '80s descendant sound so well. This song is not my favorite on the record, but it's also like the only song that I think punk song I've ever heard that mentions Long John Silver. So,
Yeah. We don't
have
even
you
have
ever?
we don't even have that here. I've had it in the States though before, but I don't even
You've been
remember
to
what
a
it
Long
tastes
John
like.
Silver's? Okay.
Yeah,
I think I've
yeah.
been there one time. Like I've never gone to a lot. Like fast food, seafood just sounds like, that's just it's a bad combo. I feel like it's a bad combo.
I don't
It's
even
not gonna work.
I think I had like chicken too. I didn't even realize it was seafood.
You didn't even
It
get the
was so long
seafood. Yeah,
ago. Yeah.
dude, I just remember that they were when Long John Silver still gave a shit about advertising. They had lobster bites.
Okay.
Imagine going to Long John Silver and there was fried lobster bites. Imagine what that tastes like. Imagine that being good. There's no way, right?
There's no way.
There's
Any
no way.
any seafood fast food sounds
But I
bad.
mean, do you hear the Miley Goes to College '80s descendants in these guys? I don't know if you listen to anything else by them,
I checked out a
but
bunch of it actually. I really like this. This is a great album for this year too.
so good, right? The bass playing is really good. These guys look like they're 12, brother.
Yeah, I
You see?
at first I thought it was wrong and like because I don't know, like I think the description I saw multiple descriptions for the band when I looked them up originally. But I just love that their description on Spotify is just punk band from Atlanta, fast music, white van, once watched a man eat his own vomit. So doesn't get more punk than that. And also this album was produced by Joe Queer. So that's pretty cool too.
Oh, that makes that. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like up there in top 5 of the year for me. I love Milo Goes to College. I love '80s Descendants, and to me, this hits that feeling so well. And not my favorite song. There's so many better songs in this one, but we're doing a fast food track listing here.
Yeah.
But speaking of, what's your best vomit story, dude?
That's vomit story. Well,
You have one?
I mean, I've puked quite a bit in my day, but I have one about a friend. So I remember we were drinking 40s like back in high school at my place,
Hell yeah.
and
Hell yeah.
my buddy like puked all over the couch, all over the floor,
Oh, that's awful.
and
The
and I,
couch, dude, that's never coming out. You got to sell that couch.
yeah, and I was puking in my room at the same time, and I just remember it was like cheese. Like I was eating like Cheetos or something. It was disgusting. But
Yeah.
my dad came down and was helping us out,
Oh,
and so
damn.
my
Helping you out with the vomit?
yeah, he's helping clean us up, and
Oh,
my
dude, my dad would never. Your dad is cool.
yeah, he made
So,
us eat. And you know what? I remember I puked, and I walked upstairs, and he was making waffles, and it was like 12 in the morning or something. He was making waffles for my sister. It made no sense, and I was just like, we just puked everywhere, and he's like, what? And, but anyways, I just remember my buddy was like blaming it on my other friend, who was never even there that night. He just kept saying it wasn't me who puked. It
oh,
was
damn.
yeah, and so I just always
That's
think of
scumbag
that.
behavior right there.
Yeah, yeah,
Immediately goes to blaming somebody else. Dude,
exactly.
my best one, I'll make it real short so we don't talk about vomit too long, but I remember I was tripping fucking balls on acid, and it was like fucking middle of December. I was at my buddy's Troy house. He was like a rich kid. We used to throw parties in his basement. His parents lived on like the fourth floor. They didn't give a fuck. It was insane. And I remember I was tripping balls on fucking acid, and I ate like spaghetti before I fucking did that. And I just started feeling nauseous and throwing up, and I forgot I ate spaghetti, and I was so concerned that I was puking up literally my intestines.
Oh god. Oh, fuck.
That was my thought the whole time, was my intestines are coming out of my mouth, and I was freaking out. And then I was
Yeah.
looking at it, and I was like, it's just spaghetti. It's spaghetti from earlier. It's not my intestines. I'm okay. I thought it was literally the blood and intestines. It was just spaghetti sauce. So,
That sounds horrific. Yeah, I
it
wouldn't
was
want that.
horrifying. It was horrifying. But what's your next song here, dude? The Vandals?
Yeah, so this is gonna be my last pick, and I think this is like the perfect fast food song, right?
Hell yeah, dude. What's your
Um,
best diarrhea story? No, kids, go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. I don't know if I have a good diarrhea one, but but yeah.
I
So
just had.
this song, "Live Fast Diarrhea," there's just so many funny lines in it, and it just feels like chaos, and like he's
Is
just
there,
he's just screaming like calling his mom, being like, "I have diarrhea. Like, can you can you pick me up? I don't know where I am." Um, and there's one line in the song that just like always gets me, and he's like, "Blockbuster generates 20% of their revenue from late fees. My lifestyle does make a difference." Um, I just love that. It's so stupid.
it's really great. Honestly, this made me appreciate the Descendants a little more. I've never listened to the song, bro. Like
Oh,
straight up,
really?
I've never heard this
Have you
song.
never heard this album?
No, I've never heard this album because
Oh,
I
go
heard
check it out.
I heard like later Vandals, not Descendants. I heard like later Vandals. And I always thought it was super like stupid, like it was just
Oh, the
comedy
early
stuff.
stuff is way better. Like,
Yeah, they were like, well, I heard the '80s stuff and I liked that. Some of the '80s stuff I like, but I never listened to because I assumed after the '80s it all was just like "Flowers Are Pretty" type songs, which I hate that
oh.
song so much.
No, the
But
best three are like Live Fast, The Quickening, and Hitler
I feel
Bad.
like I'd like Live Fast. I'll have to give them another listen. Like to me, for a while, I was like the Vandals are just like real big fish without ska. Like they're just a comedy band. But I enjoyed this. This was a lot more in the vein of like Guttermouth feeling. It was very chaotic. It's very awesome.
Yeah.
So I appreciate this song. So Live Fast Diarrhea. I don't think I have a good diarrhea story either. I think I've just had diarrhea. So I don't think I've ever right?
Well, that's the thing with fast food. You're kind of like always gambling. You're like, do I want to potentially have diarrhea,
The
or do I
older you
want to
get,
like make something good at home maybe?
the the older you get, the more the gamble is on the side of you're gonna have a bad time. I swear to God, dude, Wendy's makes me sick every time now. So
Yeah, no, there's certain
Wendy,
fast foods I just can't eat for sure.
honestly, Taco Bell has never made me sick. Taco Bell has never given me diarrhea. I think it's probably because I also drink the Baja Blast, which I believe is required uh, because it helps break down the Taco Bell. That's what I've heard.
That's the formula
So,
that Taco Bell's
it's the
like
formula. Yeah,
adding that. Yeah.
you gotta add the Baja Blast to it, or you're gonna have a bad time. It helps your body digest it.
Well,
So
in this song too, one of the lines is like, "I'm eating Taco Bell and now I'm drinking gin and tonics," and that's what leads to the diarrhea. So get that Baja Blast, put the gin and tonic away, and maybe you'll be in the clear.
there we go, dude. My final track here is by a band called The Faction. Have you heard of The Faction before?
Yes. So
Okay,
I
so
actually love
I
the
just want to.
faction. But go
The
on.
Faction's great. Yeah, the Faction's great. the song's called Fast Food Diet, which is it's a minute long. It's just a perfect hardcore punk song for the time. The part where he doesn't want to eat his mom's home cooked meals. He wants to eat fucking fast food. He wants Burger King, McDonald's, Dairy Queen. It's something called Foster Freeze, which I never heard about ever. I don't even know. I've never seen it.
No idea
It
what
must
that
have been an 80s thing. Maybe another ice cream place because he says Baskin Robbins right after it. But the funniest thing to me about the Faction is that on Spotify, they're not just the Faction, they're listed as the Faction. Steve Caballero, pro skateboard legend. And
I was
if you don't
confused
know,
by that. I was super confused.
so if you don't know, the Faction, one of the guitarist of the Faction is Steve. I don't know how to say his name 100%, but Caballero. And he is a skateboard legend. He is one of like probably the most iconic skateboarders or most prolific skateboarders in the 80s, and one of the most important skateboarders up there with like Tony Hawk and Rodney Mullen. And he's in this band. But the funny thing is,
doesn't he sing for Black Flag too sometimes?
no, I don't think so.
I think he was.
Maybe
for
he
a
did.
bit, maybe, yeah.
He might have. He might have. I don't know. I always know him as a guitarist more than a singer.
Okay.
But maybe he is the singer of this band, for all I know. I could be totally confused.
Somebody let us know in the comments. Yeah.
I thought he was just a guitarist. But the funny thing is, seeing that on Spotify is it's annoying to have all this extra shit attached. It's super funny though. It's like, yeah, this probably doesn't hit as hard in 2025 when you're like the Faction, Steve Caballero, skateboard legend.
Right, you're right.
Most people are like, who?
True, yeah. You're totally, yeah, that's on point, yeah.
Like, who are you talking about? Like, yeah, I mean, like the guy is a legend, but it's kind of goofy to like be like, yeah, skateboarder. That'd be like, I forget his name, but the skateboarder that's the pro skateboarder that's in Flog and Molly. Did you know about that?
Oh, I can't remember his name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I forget his name too. All of a sudden, hold on. It'd be like Flog and Molly featuring pro skateboard legend.
They're gonna start putting Tony Hawk's name on Goldfinger songs or something.
No, like 100%. It's what is his name? Matt Hensley. It's like featuring Matt Hensley, pro skateboard legend, band Flog and Molly. So, but it's a great song, and you're a big fan of the Faction.
So in grade 8, me and my buddies were obsessed with the Faction, and in particular, we love the song "Let's Go Get Cokes."
Yes,
And
that's a great song.
yeah, like they have a couple songs on this collection, like where they're basically like "fuck Pepsi," like we're only drinking Coca-Cola, and I remember
relate.
we were like Coca-Cola Classic purists at that time, and I remember my band at the time, we took all our promo pics of us drinking Coke because of the Faction song, and yeah, I don't know why we were obsessed with it, so. Yeah, very familiar, but I haven't listened to this in years, so this brought me back.
It's a great one. The first song I heard by them was the song "Skate and Destroy," I believe it was on a Tony Hawk Pro Skater game. I can't remember which one, but "Skate and Destroy" is an awesome song as well. Just skate and destroy is the base of the song, and and real quick, God forbid anybody find music through compilations or video game soundtracks, or I don't know how people found music in the 80s. You literally had to be handed it by your older brother to be a legitimate punk, but you know what? Some people find punk music through Crazy Taxi, and that's okay.
Yeah, Crazy Taxi is a gateway into punk for sure.
Exactly. Crazy Taxi, Tony Hawk, the Punkorama comps, Ska's dead, Horror Punk is dead. All those comps are great. Honest Ons. So nothing wrong with that. So
no, perfectly fine. We love you guys all. You're not posers, so.
So everything we talk about is diet punk. We're not talking about oi, so we're not talking about obscure 80s oi. I'm sorry, dude. I think somebody left a comment that was like, punk music for punks, and be like, dude, that's so cringe because punk music was never for punks. Punk music was always for teenagers, so shut the fuck up. And everybody finds punk music when they're a teenager.
Right, and that's what this song's about, being basically a teenager.
100%,
right?
Just being a fucking dumb teenager. But we did it. These are 12 punk songs about fast food. I feel like we ended up talking a lot. I'm very hungry right now. Like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
I
Can
gotta
I
eat
go
dinner
for
still. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, don't forget to comment down below. What are some of your favorite punk songs about fast food items, or whatever you want to? Like the video, subscribe, pretty please. Don't forget to join the Discord down below, and don't forget to go to punkrockraider.limitedrun.com for all sorts of merchandise we're selling: vinyls, CDs, T-shirts, whatever you can imagine. So get
We
yourself
got it.
decked out in some Punk Rock Radar swag. And that's all I got to say. So peace out, dudes.